Hello, VC. I'm Tim, and this is the first episode of a new series I'm doing called Tim's Random 12. What I'm doing in this series is I wrote a program for my computer where it randomly selects 12 albums or records from my shelves. The way it's doing it for 12, I have pretty much 12 shelves because, I bumped the tray that I have laptops on. I have like that 4 cube equivalent of Expedit that I have albums on, and then I have 2 industrial shelving units that you can see some behind me that there's 4 shelves with albums on each. So it comes out to 12. Well, anyway, I wrote a program for my computer that will pick out 12 albums each time, and it will pick out 12, and so it will pick out 12 albums. And that way, in my videos, I'll show the 12 and just say a little bit about each one. So with that, I have plenty of albums that I can talk about, or I'll have plenty of episodes I can do with all the albums I have. With that said, I'll get started with the first 12 I have. Oh, and to let you know, some of these covers aren't in the greatest condition since I get a lot of my stuff at thrift stores and flea markets, or people have given me albums. A lot that people have given me also. First up is a good example is Ambrosia 180. I had gotten this at an antique store. It had water damage at the bottom, but the album plays pretty good. This one album is from on Warner Brothers. It's from can't see the year too well on this one because of the lighting. But this is the one with You're the Only Woman and Biggest Part of Me. Let me see if the album, checking on the spines, if it says, okay, it's from 1980, the spine showed it. It's on Warner Brothers. So. Next up is Big Brother and the Holding Company, Cheap Thrills. I got this from SVCLT from Matt Sands. It's on Columbia. And of course, everybody knows this one. It has a Piece of My Heart on it and Ball and Chain. And it's from 1967. Okay, next. Jackson Browne's first album. Some people call it Saturate Before Using. It's actually Jackson Browne. It's from 1972 on Asylum. This one with Dr. My Eyes on it, and it also has Rock Me on the Water, which has been covered by other artists. And other artists that I really like, Harry Chapin, Anthology of Harry Chapin. Of course, this has a lot of his hits on it, like W.O.L.D. and Cats in the Great, 30,000 Pounds of Bananas, Taxi, Circle, I Want to Learn a Love Song, Better Place to Be. This is on Elektra from 1985. Okay, this is a Dion album. Yes, this is Dion from Dion and the Belmonts, but this is around 1980 on Word Records. This is a Christian album by him. And yes, I am a Christian, so you'll see me show Christian albums at times. Okay, this album is one I got just recently on Record Store Day. I went to a small record store near me. They didn't really get too many Record Store Day releases, and none that I've really cared for. But I got other records there. They had a special where buy one get one of equal or lesser price for half off, and this is when I got there. This is Dave Edmunds, Repeat When Necessary. This is from 1979, and on this one he does a cover of Dave Edmunds' Girls Talk on it, and then he also does Queen of Hearts on here, and he also does Huey Lewis song Bad is Bad, and Huey Lewis plays a harmonica with him on it, and it sounds a lot different than the Huey Lewis and the News version of the song. Okay, this is Janis Ian, this self-titled album. This is her the first one that she does for Columbia. She had just switched labels on this one. This is White Label Promo. She's pretty much like a singer-songwriter or folk, and she had a hit earlier before this one. I think, if I remember right, it was called At 17. I just like listening to her music. It's relaxing. Next up is Don McLean's self-titled album. This is the album that he did after American Pie. He's a singer-songwriter, and I just thoroughly like the music on here. Well, there weren't any hits on this album, but I still enjoy it. Next is an album where people will recognize some of the songs on here. This is Robert Palmer, Riptide. It's on Island Records from 1985. This is the one with Addicted to Love and I Didn't Mean to Turn You On are the two hits that were on this one. But it's a good album throughout the full album. This one is Lil Paul Sarah's debut album with the title is Silverbird. A lot of you might have heard his stuff in the late 70s, the ones after or disco. This one is a lot different than them. It's more rock and it's pretty good. It's from, let's see, from 73 on Chrysalis. And I just thoroughly enjoyed this one. There weren't any hits on here really, but it's just a decent rock album. Next up is one I got from Mark Dr. Dead Wax. It's Mel Tillis, the very best of Mel Tillis. Like if you've seen, like in the movie Every Which Way But Loose, if I remember right, is where a couple of the songs on this album sound like Coca-Cola Cowboy and Sent Me Down to Tucson. And I just like his singing. He's a bit stuttered quite a bit, but you can't tell on his singing. This is from 1981 on MCA Records. And the last one that my computer picked out was from the soundtracks. It's soundtrack to Finian's Rainbow from the movie. Of course, Fred Astaire's in there, but then also Petula Clark and Tommy Steele. If you don't know who Tommy Steele is, he was pretty much a bubblegum singer in England back in the 60s that went into acting. And if you haven't seen the movie Finian's Rainbow, it's a pretty good one to watch around St. Patrick's Day. It's a sort of cute musical. But like I said, just with Petula Clark in there, it's worth watching. Well, that's all I have for you in this episode. I don't know when I'll make the next episode. Like I said, these were 12 that I had a program on my computer pick out. So until next time, take it easy and keep on rocking.